Good morning, guys. So I just came, it's 11:30, it's like later on in the day. I didn't wake up just now though. I woke up actually like 9:30 and then I was breaking a little bit on the editing June 10th, so now I can just do up to June 20th. And just uploading and checking stuff on the computer, and I was trying to get an appointment to get my eyebrows done, so that's where I just came back from. So that's what they did. So much better, because they were starting to get a little out of hand, like down here and stuff. So that's what I want to go do. I'm hungry though. I still haven't eaten. I get distracted and then I don't eat, which is weird because I'm always hungry. But I'm gonna, and I decided just to keep the nail polishes from Hot Look. Might as well. I mean, they charge you $6, so I'd only get like $19 back, and then the hassle was like, either way. Anyway, so I'm gonna go get something to eat. I really wish I had gone to get something earlier. I mean, I'm gonna make something right now, but I kind of really want a breakfast burrito. So I'm gonna look up if there's any sort of easy recipe I can do. If not, I'm just gonna make some. Well, first of all, I have to check if there's like the ingredients for it. If not, then I think I'm just gonna make some eggs, and some hash browns. Home-styled hash browns. Not like McDonald's-style hash browns, but like the ones where you actually have to like shred the potato. So, and I've been getting a lot of good views, guys. Thank you so much on the vlogs. Thankfully I'm on June, so that means I'm only 2 months, well, yeah, like 2-3 months away from being current. But my goal is to finish as much as I can this week, so that next week we could at least be in August. And then, you know, when I don't have to go to school, I can do them and stuff. But I just can't go to bed so late next week because school is starting. And I've been trying to get up early and stuff and like start, because I feel like getting up early really makes me kind of productive anyway. And, you know, being well rested. And the other reason is because I have really early classes this semester, which is a good thing because then I get them out of the way, but it's a bad thing for me, for someone who likes to sleep in or can't seem to get to bed on time and then wakes up super groggy. But anyways, that's my goal, so I'm going to try to go to bed early as well today, like by 11. It's early-ish. And then and stuff, but I'm gonna go eat. My cousin's gonna come by because she has to give me some money, so I have to like take a shower. Maybe I'll take her with me to Glendale, I'm not sure, because I mean, I don't have to go all the way to Glendale. I can go to, because I want to like go and see if I can get some stuff for school or anything like that, or just because I'm bored. But I really want to go to Glendale because I want to go see what's going on with my friend. Like, I'm finding it's getting to me, so I really have to go check what's going on. And then maybe I'm gonna try to do a video for my makeup channel. And maybe even do like a little back to school fashion thing if I can find good stuff at the stores, because I have a few things that I'm gonna wear, like I know for sure I'm gonna wear to school, but I just want to kind of see what goes on there. And my nail, I was like testing colors, so I don't know, I might do my nails as well. And clean my room, because it's a mess. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. And I have to go to Staples and whatnot. And I forgot what else I have to do, so I'm going to have to watch my video from last night. Hey guys, I don't know why my face looks so weird. I'm just letting you guys know. I think because I pulled it so tightly back, and because my eyebrows like are not bushy anymore, and because my makeup kind of faded off because I forgot to put translucent powder today. Anyway, so I think I told you guys that today I was finally gonna go see my best friend, see what was going on. I'm so happy I did. So it turns out I didn't do anything wrong, so it wasn't me. She got kind of bored of Facebook. She tends to get bored of a lot of things, so like her attention span is pretty small sometimes. But I mean, like, not like on important stuff, just like Facebook. She's like, you know, And she had changed her number and stuff, and she has like a new job. But anyways, so I got to her house. Thankfully there was parking, because usually there's no parking, but I guess they're fixing the street, so they have like spaces closed from 7 to 3:30. I got there at 4 of those, so I was like, oh, perfect. So anyway, I got there at 4. Her mom answered the door, like, as soon as I pressed the button, she's like, oh, come in, come in. She goes, you want pizza? Like, her mom's, like, the nicest person I've ever met. Like, she's so nice, and she's so funny and everything, and, like, we always tease Jennifer, which is my best friend. Her name's Hannah, but her mom's name is Hannah and stuff. So it was like, you know, like, hi, you know, how are you? She goes, oh my god, I haven't seen you for a while. I'm like, yeah, I know, I've been trying to talk to Jenny. She goes, yeah, she got off Facebook. She usually goes on mine if she wants to talk to family. She had, like, got off all the stuff. She doesn't go on the computer that much. She's usually like, whatever. You know, she does. She just watches TV on there and whatnot. And then, sorry, I have gum. And then, whatchamacallit. But yeah, so I waited there still, and she's like, yeah, now she has a new job. That's where she's at right now. She goes, yeah, what's going on? You know, I was talking to her about my boyfriend stuff, and, like, you know, how are they doing, and, like, and just how everyone's getting older, and, like, her new job and what she does. And she goes, yeah, and, like, she gets paid well and she's happy, so I don't know what's going on with her in the semester, blah blah blah. And, like, she goes, and then, because the last time I talked to my friend, she'd actually, like, she texted me, she's like really freaked out. She goes, I have a rash, like, everywhere, like, it's spread, I don't know what it is, I'm really scared to go to the doctor, like, you know, what if they find something weird in there, and, you know, like, all this stuff. And, like, well, and finally she's like, yeah, we took her to the doctor twice, and they finally just said it was, like, just an allergic reaction, but they couldn't really do anything about it. And finally went away, like, after a week. And then she's like, oh, she goes, wait, you haven't talked to her since you, like, you know, since the rash thing? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, after that, like, she fell off the face of the earth. Like, I tried seeing Fred, you know, her boyfriend's Facebook, and she's like, yeah, no, Freddie, like, they're still together, they're still good. They, you know, Freddie also took his Facebook off and whatnot. She goes, yeah, they just, like, she goes, I barely see her sometimes, because he drops her off from here at work, and then she gets dressed, and then they go back out. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she goes, yeah, she goes, but she goes, so you don't know? I'm like, what? I'm like, what happened? She goes, they're engaged. I was like, what? Like, my best friend's engaged, and I don't know about this. Like, what is this? So apparently she got engaged, like, around May. So I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy. And then I ended up just staying there, like, till 6, and then my friend came, like, 6:15, because she works over in Burbank. And she like, her mom, like, she rings the door, and I'm, like, sitting on the couch, like, that's, like, right next to her door and stuff. So, like, her mom opens the door, and she was just like, hey, Mom. And she's like, she goes, oh my god, like, she goes, what are you doing here? She goes, oh my god, how long have you been waiting? Like, and then she goes, oh my god, like, this is so nice, like, I haven't seen you forever, like, this is crazy, you know, what have you been up to, blah blah blah, like, let's catch up, like, what's going. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, congrats, first of all, like, let me see the ring. It's this really pretty ring. So I didn't film or vlog with her, like, she's not shy, she's actually the one that got me into the whole vlogging thing, and now she doesn't watch it as much. But anyway, she, whatchamacallit? But, like, the thing is, I didn't have battery, but she has, like, the prettiest, like, it's, like, a really simple ring. It's, he paid $6,000 for it, apparently. It's like, wow, he must really, really love you, because, I mean, he is a student, and he works, like, as a caterer person at a hospital. So, it's, like, you know, I mean, he's not poor, but he, like, it's not, like, you know, big dough for a young person. So yeah, I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy for you. It's like, it has, like, diamonds kind of on the side, but, like, small diamonds, and then it has, like, the center diamond and the 2 diamonds, on the side, like, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not, like, a professional ring person, so I wouldn't know, but next time I see her, I will definitely, like, show you guys. And it's really simple and delicate. It's just, like, it matches her perfectly, because she's, like, petite as well as me. She's a little taller than me, but she's, like, still petite and stuff like me. And You know, she's a very girly girl, very like, you know, so, but yeah, I'm so happy for her. And we were just like catching up, and she's like, yeah, I just took down my Facebook, I got so tired of it. And then you know, he's like, well, if you don't have a Facebook, I really don't need one. And I'm like, yeah. She goes, yeah, and we changed numbers, and we got a new job. I got a new job, and it's like, it's great. And then she's like telling me about like weird rat people in Burbank. I'm like, yeah, Burbank is sometimes filled with weirdos. Like one side is filled with weirdos, and they have like the biggest rat population. She's like, oh my god, like, she goes, you're kidding. She goes, I'm like so scared, but she's like, yeah, I love my job. She goes, only like they pay me by salary. The only thing is like they pay me, you know, like they don't pay me by the hour and stuff, and it's like all day. But you know, it's. She goes, I'm still happy that I have a job. And she's just like, I'm like, oh my god. And she dyed her hair blonde because she used to. The last time I saw her, she was like a brunette or like redhead. She's a blonde, and we're talking about like dyeing our hairs, and like, because we're like completely different styles, but then every once in a while we meet in the middle. And she goes, yeah. And then we start talking about makeup, of course. And like, then she's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go take a really quick body shower. She goes, do you mind staying with your mom? I'm like, I've been with your mom for like 2 hours right now, and like your mom's like a total joy. Like, I love your mom. Like, she like totally invited me in and stuff. And I don't know, I'm just so happy to be reunited with her. So we went to the mall, we went to Lush, we got some samples. She got her tinted moisturizer at Avita because she tends to have like really dry skin. We're like complete opposites. I have like combination oily skin. Sometimes it gets dry, but for the most part, like I can like feel the oils, which is gross. Like, I mean, it's like super oily, it's under control, but yeah. And I'm breaking out for some reason. I hope that means like I'm getting my period, which I know is like way TMI, but I haven't got it, and I'm like really irregular. So I'm always like, when's it gonna come? Like, I hope it comes soon. I really hope it doesn't come the first day of school, though. I hope it comes like tomorrow. But yeah, so she's like telling me this, and like other things, and like things that were going on. She goes, and then some like intense stuff, and she goes, yeah, and you know, it's. I was like, yeah, it's so, and but yeah, we went to like Sephora, and then she was like, oh, I don't know, everything like feels like it's for like oily skin, so everything's kind of drying. Cause like, but then I remember, I'm like, well, of course you need primer, dude. Like, I'm sorry, like I totally forgot. But she's like, oh well, but she got tinted moisturizer from Avita, and it's like really good for her and stuff. And we signed up for like makeover stuff, so we're gonna go probably like the same day and whatnot. But I've known her since kindergarten, so it's crazy. It's like, it's really crazy, but we've never really had a fight, to tell you the truth. But we can be so open with each other though, and we won't judge. Like, we'll like be like, that's not right, but like for the most part, like, you know, we won't be judgy about stuff. It's really nice to like just be kind of open and cool, and like, even like with her family and stuff. And she's like telling me she's saving up for a car, so that's great, because she like, at first she was like, yeah, I don't have a need to drive, but now she's like, yeah, I kind of do. But yeah, she's like, oh, it's just so great to meet up with her. And then we went to In-N-Out, because we're gonna go to Katsuya, but then we're like, it's packed, I'm kind of hungry. And then my mom had called me, and she's like, where were you? Because like, you've been gone the whole day. I was like, ugh. So we went to In-N-Out, and then I'm like, oh, it's so nice to have a girlfriend again. I'm like, I mean, I have my cousin, and I love my cousin because she's my cousin, and you know, she lives like right down the street. But you know, sometimes our schedules just don't meet up, and we're like, you know, school schedule and work schedule, and we're always working or going to school or doing something like that. Or like, then when we do get together, like, we're just so tired, we just want to like grab a burger and, you know, and just kind of chill. But you know, every once in a while I'm like, oh, you know, what if I brought my friend? Like, and obviously I can't tell my cousin like just about, I could tell her almost everything, but you never know what's gonna get back to your aunts and uncles and stuff, so you kind of have to be a little like careful. But still, you know, like, she's still my cousin. And yeah, but she was like, so she's like, yeah, I missed having a girlfriend around too. She goes, because I had this friend, but she was like totally like, it would create issues with me and, you know, and Fred, because this girl was like wild, and like she'd pull me into things that like Fred was not happy about, you know, just like, I guess like getting like, you know, is going out and like being crazy and like, you know, girls gone wild issue. I mean, my friend probably didn't do a lot of those things, but like she probably the milder things. And you know, I don't know exactly what it was that she was pulling her into, but I just know it wasn't sitting right with him. She goes, yeah, and like she was just kind of like, just like she was too wild sometimes. So, like, even for me, like sometimes you just wanted to chill and like have someone who like has goals and like interests other than like partying and comment. I'm like, I know, totally. She goes, so it's so nice to be reunited, and we exchanged new numbers and stuff. So I'm so glad I did it. And then I got home because, okay, so the director dude from the YouTube guy, Mike, he kept like texting me like, what are you up to, like, and he, before I left, he's like, oh, can I Skype with you? I was like, I'm kind of getting ready and I have to be out the door soon, you know, blah blah blah. And then he's like, well, I want to talk to you about a role. So we did talk about a role. So he's, you know, is really early and stuff, and I still have to kind of discuss it with my boyfriend, but although I already kind of accepted it, to take on the challenge, but it's basically like this really dark lead role, demanding and stuff, in terms of like, it really takes a gutsy person to do it, and I'm like okay doing it just because I want those strong, like, serious roles. You know, fun roles are fine too, but like sometimes like you want to be taken seriously at first, at least. And so it's basically like this tough, you know, wrong side of the tracks kind of woman who basically gets gangbanged and just like her revenge again. So it's like, you know, that kind of plot. But you know, it's still really early, and he still needs to see like if I work out for her and like train me and stuff. So we have to discuss it a lot further. But yeah, exciting news. So overall, pretty darn good day. But the most important part, I got to see my friend and I got to congratulate her on her like amazing news, because this guy like would kiss the floor for her. So I'm really happy she's like, you know, he's that serious about her. And like his mom isn't exactly happy, but that's for like religious reasons and stuff. But it's not like because she's like mad about it, although she doesn't know they're engaged. But like, you know, she doesn't accept her just because like religiously, but she's a nice woman at least. So, and it's nice that he, like, you know, he still takes his parents' thoughts into consideration and stuff, but he's willing to, you know, fight for who he loves. So that's really nice. And he cooks for her because she doesn't cook, and he's like, I'll clean for her and I'll do anything, and she'll basically, you know, she basically won't have to lift a finger, which is nice. It's really sweet. And they go really, you know, they really are a great match together. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna work on some vlogs because I didn't really work on them today for like maybe like 30 minutes. Like I'll try to get up to 15 and then upload those while I go to bed, and make some other ones public that I didn't make because they were still uploading. But yeah, anyways, good night. I hope you like today's vlog. If you have someone, you know, a best friend who maybe you haven't seen in a while, but then like reunited with them or anything like that, or you just want to tell me anything or suggest anything, or, you know, anything, leave in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyways, good night. I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully you'll have more vlogs put up. So yeah, good night.